Week 22 is over, and as usual, it's been a pretty interesting week in PhoneDog's official smartphone rankings. How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and we've got a tie for first place. But before I get into that, if you're coming into this and you're like, I'm not quite sure what the official smartphone rankings actually are, well, let me tell you. It's a collection of rankings divided into two charts. The People's Choice chart, which is voted on by you, and then the Expert's Choice chart, which is voted on by people like me, people that have been in the industry. We've assembled a great team of experts. So you can go in and see at any given time what the top smartphones are as voted for by the people and as voted for by the experts. Now, week 22 is over, and I've got the results right here on my nifty legal pad and behind me. Access those at PhoneDog.com/rankings. Cast your vote for your favorite smartphone, and be sure to leave a review. So let's say you got that Galaxy Nexus or the HTC One X. Cast your vote at PhoneDog.com/rankings. Leave a review. Tell us why you love that device as much as you do, and join the team of people that have voted and left reviews for their favorite smartphones. Week 22 results are right here on the People's Choice chart. Coming in 5th place, the Nokia Lumia 900 with 74 votes. Now, Lumia 900, 4.3-inch display, 8-megapixel camera, flagship, Windows Phone, and a lot of different aspects. It comes in 5th place with 74 votes. In 4th place in the People's Choice chart, the Apple iPhone 4S. It comes back onto the chart after a couple of weeks of being off of it with 77 votes, and it takes the 4th place spot. In 3rd place, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus Global version, or GSM version, comes in with 137 votes. Now, this thing may be a little bit behind in terms of technology versus the Galaxy S3 versus the One X or the One S, but it's packing a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core TI-OMAP processor, a 4.65-inch display, and then, of course, Android 4.1, also known as Jelly Bean. In 2nd place, the HTC One X on the People's Choice chart with 149 votes. It's a high-end smartphone. It comes in 2nd place with 149 votes. And in 1st place, again, for yet another week, the Samsung Galaxy S3. 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4 processor, at least in the US version, a 4.8-inch display, an 8-megapixel camera, and more. It's in 1st place on PhoneDog's People's Choice chart with 330 votes. So 330 votes for 1st place, 149 votes for 2nd place. You can really see the difference between the One X and the Galaxy S3 on the People's Choice chart. Now, in the Experts chart, it's a little bit different. In 5th place, you got the HTC One S, a little bit of a different device versus the One X, but it was announced at Mobile World Congress alongside the One X with a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4 CPU, a 4.3-inch display, and an 8-megapixel camera. It's in 5th place. In 4th place, the Samsung Galaxy S3 Global version, and where it's a little bit different from the US version, it has a 1.4 gigahertz quad-core Exynos processor, and it only has 1 gigabyte of RAM versus the 2 gigabytes of RAM that's on the US version. It comes in 4th place on the Experts chart. 3rd place, the Apple iPhone 4S on the charts again. In 2nd place, the HTC One X. But here's where it's a kicker. It looks like it's 2nd place, but actually tied for 1st with 39 votes apiece on the Experts chart, the One X and the Samsung Galaxy S3. They both come in 1st place. Fooled you a little bit there, didn't I? Both in 3rd place. So on the People's Choice chart, the Galaxy S3 is 1st, the One X is 2nd. On the Experts chart, the One X and the Samsung Galaxy S3 tie for 1st place. It's a hot summer battle between some high-end Android smartphones, and the Galaxy S3 and the HTC One X continue to be hot smartphones that the experts think are both number one. Which ones are going to come out on top in week 23? We'll find out, but first, go cast your vote, PhoneDog.com/rankings. Let us know why you like that device as much as you do, because you never know. It could be the decision and the deciding factor between which phone makes it in 6th place and which phone makes it onto the list in 5th place. I've seen several times where 1 vote, 2 votes, maybe 3 votes makes a difference as to which one is in the top 5. So go cast your vote, PhoneDog.com/rankings. I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com. We'll be back next week with week 23 and PhoneDog's official smartphone rankings.